Empires, the grand epitomes of political power and territorial expansion, have left an indelible mark on the tapestry of human history. Spanning continents and eras, empires have risen and fallen, shaping societies and shaping the world as we know it. These vast political entities have been characterized by their ability to conquer and control vast territories, exert influence over diverse cultures, and govern through centralized authority. From the mighty empires of ancient times, such as the Roman Empire and the Maurya Empire, to the colonial empires of the European powers, like the British Empire and the Spanish Empire, each has had its own unique impact on global politics, economics, and culture. Whether driven by military prowess, economic dominance, or ideological fervor, empires have been both admired and criticized for their expansionist ambitions. They have left a complex legacy, leaving behind architectural wonders, cultural exchanges, and historical narratives that continue to shape our understanding of the world today. Right now, here on History in Minutes, we'll be reliving the powerful and mighty dynastic empire that reigned most of the Indian subcontinent. The Gupta Empire, thought to have been a dynasty associated with the Vaishya caste, which represents merchants and farmers in the Hindu caste system. Its establishment is attributed to Sri Gupta, who reigned around 240 to 280 CE. The origins of the Guptas remain uncertain, with conflicting theories suggesting that they may have been vassals of the Kushan Empire. Ghatotkacha, the son of Sri Gupta, succeeded him and ruled from approximately 280 to 319 CE. Chandragupta, Ghatotkacha's son, assumed the throne in 319 CE and held power until 335 CE. Chandragupta cemented a significant political alliance by marrying Princess Kumaradevi from the kingdom of Magadha, a prominent ancient Indian kingdom during the 4th century CE. Through this marriage, he gained both a dowry and a strategic partnership, which enabled him to conquer or integrate other neighboring kingdoms such as Magadha, Prayaga, and Saketa. By 321 CE, Chandragupta had established his dominion along the Ganges River, extending from Magadha to Prayag, present-day Allahabad in Uttar Pradesh, India. According to Hindu beliefs, Prayag holds great religious significance, as it is believed to be the location where the god Brahma performed his first sacrifice after creating the world. After ruling for a significant number of years, Chandragupta I descended from his throne, and in 335 CE, his son, Samdagupta, assumed the throne and governed the Gupta Empire for approximately 45 years. Warfare in ancient times held profound consequences, leaving lasting impacts on both rulers and empires who lacked the benefits of modern medical advancements. Samdragupta, aptly known as the warrior, is celebrated in Sanskrit poetry, specifically in Prashasti, for his valorous exploits on the battlefield, evident in the battle scars that adorned his body. The ferocity of ancient warfare and the weaponry involved were unfathomable. Poetic accounts of Samdragupta highlight the numerous scars he bore, indicative of his mastery of various weapons. It is reasonable to infer that he possessed skill and proficiency in wielding a diverse array of armaments, earning him the well-deserved title of the Warrior. He developed strategic plans for his conquests in both the northern and southern regions. Prior to embarking on distant expeditions, he prioritized subduing neighboring kingdoms. His initial campaign involved conquering Arivarta, followed by a swift advance into Dakshinampatha. The third phase saw his march in the Second Arivarta War. Additionally, he launched invasions of the forest kingdoms, known as Adavika. He also established diplomatic relations with states on the Gupta Empire frontiers, and engaged in political negotiations with foreign powers located farther away. During his first campaign in northern India, Samdragupta achieved victory over Aichayuda, the ruler of Achichahedor, as well as Nagasena, the ruler of Padmavati, and Mathura. Once he had secured his position in the Ganga Jamura Valley, he directed his attention towards the distant territories in the south. Notably, most of the states he subjected in the south were located in the eastern part of the peninsula and on the Malabar coast. His aim was to access the abundant wealth held by the southern kingdoms. Recognizing the challenges of conducting warfare in distant regions from the Gangetic Valley, he adopted new tactics during his South Indian campaign, During this southern expedition, Samudragupta encountered 12 kings whom he defeated. However, he allowed them to retain their freedom and rule as subordinate chiefs in the south. This approach, known as Digvijay, involved defeating enemy kings in the south, grahana, or assuming authority over their kingdoms, and anugraha, granting them permission to govern their realms under his suzerainty. Samudragupta's remarkable Deccan campaign is remembered for his significant achievements. Despite facing immense challenges, including traversing dense forests in Madhya Pradesh and covering a distance of 3,000 miles, he demonstrated exceptional determination, courage, and leadership. His accomplishments have drawn comparisons to Alexander the Great, and he is sometimes referred to as the Indian Napoleon. The Allahabad Pillar inscription provides insights into Samudragupta's military triumphs. He defeated a confederacy of 12 kings in a decisive battle, establishing his supremacy. Notably, his policy of treating the defeated enemies with leniency and generosity proved to be an extraordinary diplomatic success, highlighting his political foresight and statesmanship. As a result of his unparalleled military successes, numerous frontier states willingly submitted to Samudragupta's authority and agreed to pay annual tribute. These states included Samtala, southeastern Bengal, Devaka, Kamrupa, Nepal, and Khatripura. The conquest of these frontier states is confirmed by the Allahabad Pillar inscription. On the western frontier, there existed several independent republican tribes known for their bravery, spirited nature, and love for self-respect. The Allahabad inscription reveals that 9 tribes residing in Punjab, Rajputana, and Madhya Bharat, among other regions, submitted to Samudragupta's authority. These tribes included the Malavas, the Ajunayanas, the Yodhayas, the Madrakas, and the Abhiras, to name a few. The Gupta Empire wasn't only known for their Indian Napoleon, but was also renowned for its powerful and well-organized army. The Gupta military played a crucial role in consolidating and expanding the empire's territories across the Indian subcontinent. The Gupta Empire's army consisted of various components that contributed to its success on the battlefield. One of the key strengths of the Gupta army was its exceptional cavalry. Horse-mounted warriors, known as horse archers or horsemen, formed the backbone of the cavalry. These highly skilled and mobile soldiers were adept at hit-and-run tactics, harassing enemy formations and providing swift and decisive strikes. The cavalry's ability to maneuver quickly and launch surprise attacks gave the Gupta Empire a significant advantage in battles. Infantry units formed another vital part of the Gupta military. The infantry was comprised of foot soldiers armed with a variety of weapons, including swords, spears, bows, and arrows. They were well trained and disciplined. They were able to hold defensive formations, engage in close combat, and provide support to the cavalry. The infantry played a crucial role in securing the conquered territories and defending against external threats. This may sound like it's from the movies, but elephants were an iconic feature in the Gupta army and were used as both a military asset and a symbol of imperial power. War elephants were heavily armored and trained to charge at enemy formations, trample soldiers, and disrupt enemy lines. These colossal creatures instilled fear in the enemy ranks and provided a formidable advantage on the battlefield. The Gupta Empire's army also had a well-structured command hierarchy. Generals, known as the Senapatis, led various divisions and were responsible for strategy, planning, and executing military campaigns. They were supported by a network of officers and administrators who ensured the smooth functioning of the army and its logistical needs. In addition to its formidable military strength, the Gupta Empire employed diplomatic strategies to secure alliances and prevent conflicts. Marriage alliances and treaties were often used to forge alliances with neighboring kingdoms, ensuring stability and minimizing the need for military engagements. Overall, the Gupta Empire's army was a formidable force that played a vital role in its expansion and dominance. The combination of skilled cavalry, disciplined infantry, war elephants, and efficient command structure allowed the Gupta Empire to project its military might and establish itself as a major power in ancient India. But how and why did this concrete power fall down like the ancient civilizations before it? This untouchable dynasty stayed prominent for a long time, yet unfortunately experienced a gradual decline and eventual fall during the late 5th and 6th centuries CE. Several factors contributed to the downfall of this once mighty dynasty, including internal conflicts, external invasions, economic challenges, and a weakened central authority. One significant factor in the Gupta dynasty's decline was internal conflicts among the ruling family. The Gupta kings faced succession disputes and power struggles within the royal court, which weakened their ability to govern effectively. The constant infighting and power struggles eroded the stability of the empire and diverted attention from external threats. External invasions played a crucial role in the fall of the Gupta dynasty. The empire faced invasions from various Central Asian tribes, such as the Hunas and the White Huns. These nomadic tribes launched repeated attacks on Gupta territories, causing significant damage to the empire's northern regions. These invasions put immense strain on the Gupta administration, sapping their resources and military strength. Economic challenges also contributed to the Gupta dynasty's decline. The empire faced financial strain due to the high cost of maintaining a large army and defending against invasions. Additionally, the Gupta rulers heavily relied on revenue from agricultural taxes. However, with declining agricultural productivity, coupled with increasing pressure from foreign invasions, the empire faced a decline in revenue, leading to economic instability. Furthermore, regional governors and local rulers started asserting more autonomy and challenging the central authority of the Gupta Empire. These regional powers sought greater independence and often refused to pay taxes or follow the directives of the central government. This fragmentation weakened the Gupta dynasty's control over its vast territories and eroded the unity of the empire. Religious and cultural changes also had an impact on the Gupta dynasty's downfall. During this period, there was a rise in sectarian rivalries and the emergence of new religious movements, such as Buddhism and Jainism. These religious tensions further contributed to internal conflicts and divisions within the empire. To make it simple, the Gupta dynasty fell to a combination of internal conflicts, external invasions, economic challenges, regional fragmentation, and religious and cultural changes. These factors gradually weakened the empire's central authority, strained its resources, and eroded its stability. The decline and fall of the Gupta dynasty marked the end of an era of cultural and intellectual flourishing in ancient India, leaving a significant impact on the region's history. Well, that's it for today's video. What other things about this empire do you know? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more history in minutes.